We're starting to get to the nitty-gritty now. Only 4 teams remain alive in the cup, and the scene is set for what should be an exciting semi-final. Who will make it through? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. And good evening to you from the Parc des Princes here in the French capital, Paris, the venue for tonight's action. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder, Stuart Robson. And the tension is palpable because we've reached the semi-final stage of the UEFA Women's Champions League. This, the first leg. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
This should be a great tactical battle. Which team is going to have the courage to try and win the game, and which team will be fearful of losing? The game plan of each coach will certainly be key today, Derek.
And the match is underway. The lineup then for the hosts.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three.
Oh, hang on, Stuart, it's a chance. Well, a last-ditch challenge, but there's always an element of risk about it, and we wonder what the referee is going to do next. And the referee didn't have much choice. A sending off it is.
Yeah, no complaints there. That's a sending off all day long.
PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. Well, let's give her credit. That was a well-taken free kick.
You're absolutely right. She deserves a lot of credit. That's a good bit of technique. She strikes it well, but just the wrong side of the post. She was aiming right for that corner.
Groenen. Possession one. To put them ahead. Oh, and it goes! The opening goal in this semi-final. A long way from being decided, but it could be telling.
Well, as you can see, what an excellent backheel this is to set up the goal. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Sakina Karshawi. An attack full of promise. Nicely timed tackle. Now what can they do from here? Martins. Into the advanced position. Well, couldn't keep it. Pernille Harder. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Beautiful pass. And it's played into the centre. And well positioned to clear. Lika Martins. Out of play, PSG throw-in forthcoming. De Almeida. Attacking possibilities for PSG. Chance to play it in. Magnificent defending. Clara Bühn. In with a chance. Oh, she scored again. A brace for her today. They simply don't know how to stop her.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Kashawi. On to Martins. Looking for someone to play it to. And quite simply wide of the target. Harder. Now with Schüller. Now they stopped them in their tracks. Grasgeoro. Kashawi. Gayoro. Asking a lot of any player, quite honestly, to score from that position.
Well, I don't need to say too much about that, do I, Derek?
Pernille Harder. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. And it's opening up. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, you won't see a better connection than this. It's a brilliant strike. Hit with such power. What a great goal.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. And danger averted, well read. Trying to open them up. Able to close down the shot.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Karshawi. They might see the wide route as a fruitful one, PSG. That's not a bad ball. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. An important interception. Dalman. Grasgeoro. Might work out. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Marie-Antoinette Katoto. Perfect challenge. Georgia Stanway. And that is that for the first half here on the French. Well, back underway, and Paris Saint-Germain facing an uphill climb after the events of the first half. Well, a disappointing throw in there. Harder. On to Dalman. She's made a really good intervention there. What a commitment to defending. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, she couldn't keep it on target, and the pressure had a lot to do with that. Elisa de Almeida. Sakina Karshawi. Room to roam for PSG on the wing. And the cross goes in. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Now winning back possession. Stanway. Eriksson. Pernille Harder. And intercepting it. This is looking threatening. And there she is, in with a chance. And there's the goal she was hoping for. Now she can celebrate.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Bull. And it wasn't a great pass, was it? Might lead to a chance. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Well, it broke down, alas. Now, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? And into the last 30 minutes now. And making sure there was no danger in the end. Now, what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? Clara Bull. Very quick thinking there. Oh, she's in a really promising position. Oh, another one for them. And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on.
Well, just look at this again. It's good movement, the timing of the pass is perfect, and they leave the goalkeeper with no chance. That's an excellent goal.
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? Linda Dahlmann. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Now a decent position. Really have to get it spot on to finish from there, and it was miles off target.
Well, maybe not the right choice there. That's a poor effort.
Really clever pressing. Can they get in behind them? Great defending. They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage. And not quite on target. Unfortunate, you've got to say.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate. It's good technique. She makes good contact, but it needs to be on target to trouble the keeper.
Traoré now. Space afforded PSG. Opportunity here. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Georo. Now, who can she play it to? But quick thinking defensively. Just 15 minutes remaining. Dahlmann. And she moves the ball with intent. Well, an attempt almost from a different postcode and not very far away.
Well, from that sort of range, that's a very decent effort.
And PSG using width to good effect. And a good-looking ball. Danger averted. And credit due, a good intervention. That's a nice-looking ball. And a time for cool heads. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Katoto. Oh, she's in here. And a goal! And this says everything about guts and determination. Having been down by 4 goals. Wild celebrations.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and this is a brilliant finish. She had to hold off the defender, keep her balance, and hit the target. That's a good goal.
Well, the referee took note of the earlier infringement, and a booking it is now. Not many sides would have the mental strength to bounce back from adversity like this team. She's made a really good intervention there. PSG on the attack as the minutes tick away. What can they do in the closing phase? Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Dalman. Nice looking move, this. Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Plenty of support here. And there's the final whistle. A thoroughly entertaining semi-final first leg. And I must say, Stuart, it bodes well for the return match.
Yeah, fantastic first 90 minutes, wasn't it? Exactly what you want to see at this stage of the competition. Let's just hope they can replicate that in the reverse fixture.